Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Transformers Rise of the Beast Studios Series 99 Battletrap. I'm super excited about this figure. As in my last review over the Studio Series 100 Bumblebee, you saw him in the video. Now he has his own dedicated video, so yeah. Let's get right to it. Getting everything out of the box is everything that he comes with. Obviously the figure, the Wrecking Ball accessory, the box, and the backdrop. Real quick, we'll just take a look at the box. As you can see, nice CGI render of Battletrap with the Wrecking Ball attached to a chain, which looks really cool. Battletrap with a Terracon logo, City Series, all the labels and things. Rise of the Beast up there. Rattletrap again, plastic-free packaging. That's why there's no hole there. Rattletrap close-up, Studio Series 99. And on the box you have your obligatory product shots, I think they're called. And so, obviously, it's inspired Titan Museum. Too much already, so it is once again a license. All mode, not showing all this because that's spoilers. Y'all can read it if you want. I have not read it and I'm not planning on. So just obviously all that's basically it for the box. And then obviously we have the backdrop, which just looks like a bunch of pillars and fire, flipped over cars. And like that's about it. So you can put Battletrap in there, obviously. It looks pretty cool, but you can pose them up. Make them look really nice, but I don't care for these really. These are the least, that's the backdrops are the things I'm the least excited for. So yeah. So we'll take a look at Battletrap in a second. Just real quick, take a look at his mace or wrecking ball, whatever you want to call this, spec ball, whatever. Looks really nice, all painted in silver. Looks nice. You can see that chain detail goes all throughout it. And then just some holes that kind of replicate on the CGI render. It's mainly just for when it opens and closes. So yeah, obviously the handle. And then there's this tab for robot mode storage because I forgot to do it in Bumblebee's video until the very end. It just tabs on right there, kind of like a little shell. Or if you want him to hold it, it just pegs in. And you gotta be careful not just to hurt yourself. Slide it all the way into the hand, close it up. And now he can go toe-to-toe with Legacy Prime Bulkhead with the mace. It's like, whoa. And so in the opening scene, I know we all saw him with it on these pieces. And so that's basically just folding this out, folding that around and up. Because in alt mode, the Wrecking Ball attaches to these little tabs via these pegs. So I just utilize that and try to recreate kind of the like mace, the Wrecking Ball like swinging deal, like you can like articulate it more to get more like realism out of it if you really want to. But you know, it's always something you can do if you want to do it, but that's out of the way for now. Right now, let's just take a look at the main event, Battletrap. And my goodness, is he my favorite character so far. He looks so freaking cool. Like, just the head sculpt alone is just so cool. It's hard to see, but he's got those like 4 slits as eyes, this big old crest, all the spikes back here. It makes his head really fun to turn. Yeah, it looks amazing. Very good paint applications. And then, my bad, hit the camera. And then all this detail in the shoulders and the chest and the actual front of the truck, faux chest, but it's fine. Then the arms with these shoulder pads and spikes, and then good detailing all throughout the arms. Obviously these pieces for vehicle mode, cool details on the chest, nice paint applications. And then on the hips are different pieces. I'm guessing that's where his logo is supposed to go, and that looks like the Decepticon logo, which is still wrong, but it's fine. And if you notice, the hips are asymmetrical. Oh no, they're symmetrical. Just kidding. And then the different gray and orange panels, more spikes, vehicle mode pieces, and then tires, and then feet. It's got a little like bird toe design that are very detailed. Can bring them down. You can see the pistons and hydraulics and all that. Yeah, he's a pretty well detailed figure. And then articulation for Rattletrap, you can look up, not that far, but kind of just look straight. And wow, my camera focus is just off all the time. So you can look up that far, down that far if you use the transmission joint, even that far if you really want to, make it look weird. And then he can kind of get side to side. It's kind of hard just to do due to the spikes, of course. Full 360. Ow, that head is not fun to turn. Love the figure, don't love the head sculpt, just due to the amount of injuries I could potentially get. But yeah. And then for the shoulders, they have a full 360 rotation, and then they can also go out 90. As you can see, the shoulder pads are on a separate hinge, so they can be adjusted accordingly, and then these spikes are on their own clip-on swivel, so the better, I guess. And then he has a bicep rotation, which is actually pretty tight. And of course, you can adjust the tightness of the elbow, which can go a little past 90. Nothing at the wrist, unfortunately. But he does have waist rotation unhindered. This might just be my copy, but I turn the waist and it just like falls apart. So tell me down below in the comments if yours does that too, because I just get to transform it and then it's split in half. So if you're buying one, just be careful. It doesn't break, it just has no friction to keep it in there. Within legs, take forward, solid 90, kick back that far until colliding with the backpack. Can kick out to 90, thigh rotation, way past 90 on a single hinge, which is amazing. And then for the foot, you get up and down to transformation, and then an ankle tilt. It's just the toes, but it still works for an ankle tilt, which is nice. But so, yeah, that's basically it for the robot mode. So we'll get into some quick comparisons and then on to transformation. So yeah, just setting them up here so it looks all nice and menacing in the back. So real quick, here we have Wheeljack, just because from the Bumblebee movie, because he's going to show up later. And then here you have RC. So he still just towers over those guys. Oh, sorry. Also, she's a good figure. A good RC figure. If you don't have one, get one. And then Bumblebee from my last review. You can see how they scale up together. You kind of saw this in the last video, but if you haven't watched it, now you see their scale. And then, last but not least, Optimus Prime. Just Voyager to Voyager. Prime is still bigger, but I definitely think that Rattletrap could do more damage, though. Gotta be honest. So yeah, that's size comparison. And so now on to transformation. And so basically, what I always do first is just taking these back arm kibble pieces and just swinging them all the way out, just like that, just all the way. Then I just fold these spikes down until it's in line with the shoulder pad, and then press the shoulder pad down like that, and just kind of swing everything down. Then I always end up doing the light bar, which is basically just, if you have it in this orientation, the instructions tell you like to fold it like upwards, rotate it, fold it down, and all that, but you don't need to do any of that. If you have it like this, kind of just resting on these pieces, you just fold it out, make them like, just like, like touch each other, just like until where all those tabs start to connect, and then just push it down, just like that, and then the light bar's done. Then you just take the backpack and just shift it down. You want to take the head and disengage it from this tab right there and hold it down, and untabbing the chest as well. And we'll lift the arms up. rotate the backpack around, rotate these up, keeping the arms straight with this. Don't keep them up this way, keep them up in line, perpendicular to the hood of the car. And so then now you have this tab. Y'all can't see that well, but you have this, bro, come on, focus. There it goes. Now y'all can see it. I thought it was focused this whole time. I'm sorry. But yeah. Now you have this tab that will go into this slot that was used in rubber mode. And then basically just fold it up and he's staring at you from under the hood. So then just rotate the waist so the front is facing the back. See? Just undone every time. It's not nice. Just slide that back in there if it does come undone. And then just connect the legs. Fold these thigh pieces all the way around until they tab in with that slot and tab, just like that. And reveal some more little wiring detail, which is nice. Make sure everything's nice and aligned properly, and then shift the roof forward, and untab from these sections on both sides, and then you'll have to straighten out on this hinge first, and then fold it flush. That's the order you want to do that, because if you do the inner one first, it gets caught on that tab. So you want to do the outer one first and then make it flush. That'll make sure everything situates itself correctly. So then once you have it looking like this, just kind of everywhere, fold the feet down and take these sections and swing them around. And then now on this hinge, just fold this section of the leg forward until all of these tabs go into like here, there, and then I think that's it. It kind of just wraps itself right there, and just push it until it flattens out. That's half of it, half of those walls, and then just kind of fold the other half. You can tell that I don't plan these before because I messed up my speaking, but that's not the point. That's not what y'all are here for, so it's okay. Then just fold the arms down. Make sure to keep the arms straight. And then just kind of rotate at the swivel, not at the bicep, to properly align the tow cable rig thing. And so on the live stream, if you were watching, you could have seen I was struggling with this. What you have to do to make this end go easy is fold it down and just shift it down with keeping it pointed down, and that will take these tabs and shoot them into these slots prematurely, which makes it a lot easier. So if you push it in, it shifts down for you already, and then all you have to do is just, and that's it. And yeah, that's Rattletrap in his tow truck mode. So yeah, let me adjust the camera and we'll get a closer look at it. So here we have Rattletrap in his vehicle mode. And it looks nice, and obviously it's the licensed vehicle, so it obviously has the GMC tag on there. And then just guessing Bernie's towing and auto body. I'm guessing that's gonna be where we first meet him in the movie, I would guess. So you can see those taillights on the back, silver headlights in the front, that engine block. Really cool orange windows with the rear view mirrors and all that. Then the back wheels is actually two different wheels that spin separately from each other, which is really nice. He doesn't roll that well just because he's got very, very little clearance, so he doesn't roll that well. Yeah. And so other than that, it's pretty solid. It's just good old fashioned just brick for a car, but it works. And it looks really nicely. You can see how that faux chest has that like really scratched up painting in those bar. You can see it off here, which is really nice translation. Yeah, overall it's got a good detail, a good chunk of it you see already in robot mode. Obviously invisible hand syndrome. And then with these, it's cool, you can take the wrecking ball and then just take this full tab and then just slide it into these two slots right here, just like this. You got a little wrecking ball at the end of the tow truck now, which is really cool. And that's also weapon storage, so yeah, no. But yeah, vehicle mode comparisons for Rattletrap. We have Wheeljack again. Let's see, much bigger than Wheeljack. Here we have RC. Now RC's a little bit longer, but Rattletrap's still bulkier, bigger. But so yeah, there's that. And of course, we have Studio Series Rise of the Beast Bumblebee. They're actually pretty similar in length. Bumblebee's a little bit longer, and the Rattletrap's just taller, so kind of cancels each other out, if you want to say that. Sorry for my sleepiness. It's 1 a.m. where I currently am, so I'm getting a little tired. But yeah. And of course, here's Optimus Prime, which is still pretty big, but you know, with the wrecking ball, Rattletrap is a little bit longer. Without it, they're pretty much the same length. Very minimal difference. But so yeah, just blue tinted windows, orange tinted windows, which is nice. Yeah, that's that. Surely he doesn't have one, honestly, but other than that, yeah, this is a pretty, I would say Rattletrap is a pretty solid figure. So yeah, let's end this off. So that was my review for the Transformers Rise of the Beast Studio Series 99 Rattletrap. So overall, this figure is just phenomenal. Like, love all the sculpting. The spikes makes him look really scary. Head sculpt is so cool. I've never seen like slits for eyes before. Like, the only main complaints is I have my shoulders are a little loose, and because of pin joints, I can't do much about it. And then like the tolerance levels rolling on the floor isn't that great. I wish you would have come with a chain or something to make the wrecking ball more accurate, like on the CGI render on the box. But other than that, I wish it's really cool. Oh, and then I wish we would have gotten his blaster like we see in the trailer, like he's clearly shooting with something, so I wish we would have gotten that. But other than that, really good. Love paintwork, sculpting, all of that, fantastic. Articulation's pretty good. And then just, obviously, mine has that weird waist where if I twist it too much, it falls off. But, yeah. Other than that, pretty good figure overall. I'd give it like an 8.5, 9 out of 10. It's pretty good. There's not a lot that I complain with it. But yeah. If you are excited for this movie or like the Bumblebee from my last review, definitely pick this guy up as well. I will post a link in the description for the Hasbro Pulse website and potentially some others if I can find them, so you can go purchase this for yourself. Hasbro Pulse is nice though, just because they ship in like the same week once they know your order's been placed, so I usually get my mainline figures from there. I would suggest you do the same, decent prices like in retail, and then good shipping cost and time wise. So yeah. Hope you enjoyed this review, and I'm excited for all the other Rise of the Beast figures in both generations and Studio Series that will be coming out in the future. And so yeah, just check out the Bumblebee review from last week or the week before. Not sure when I will post it at the time of this recording, but yeah. And then if you want to go back to a while ago, check out this Optimus Prime's review. Yeah. Other than that, hope you enjoyed. Now I'm repeating myself, but yeah. I'm going to say it again. Hope you enjoyed, and then I will see you guys in the next video. Take care.